Hey everybody, it is day 11 for me on the Ultimate Reset, and not much has changed. I am still feeling great physically. I also feel like I still have a lot of mental clarity and kind of energy, mental energy, so it's very exciting. The only thing I do kind of miss exercise. It's funny when you're not supposed to exercise and all of a sudden you really want to. The human mind is very amusing that way. We always like to do what we're not supposed to do. Our inner adolescent kind of rising up. So anyway, I've been trying to go out for walks every once in a while, which is what you're actually supposed to do on the program. But just chugging right along. The food continues to be a lot of preparation. I think I have it down though now. I've kind of developed some shortcuts. Sometimes a meal that you're supposed to have for dinner one night, you're also supposed to have for lunch the next day. So you kind of get into this habit of making a little bit more and, making sure that you have enough for both meals. So it's been really good. It's tough to remember also to take the supplements. That continues to be, I think, the hardest part of this program is just managing your time. Because you have to take the supplements 3 times a day, half an hour before each meal. And then there's another supplement that you take kind of mid-afternoon, and that has to be kind of, 2 hours after and 2 hours before different meals. So anyway, that's a little bit tough. But if you're thinking about doing this, I'd strongly encourage you to do it if you can make the time. I'll say it that way. It is labor intensive, like I said, with all the chopping and I guess mentally kind of intensive too, because you're changing the pattern, the habitual ways of how you eat. And not eating when you normally would be. And so, those sorts of things are tough to get used to. And you also have to, there's a lot of planning involved, but I'm going to tell you, the planning is worth it. People get into trouble with their weight because they stop thinking enough about eating. We need to start planning more. When you plan, things go well. And, it's not always fun to plan. It doesn't always feel like a productive use of your time. But I promise you, if there's anything in your life that you want to really kind of concentrate on and make a difference at, it really all comes down to planning. If you don't plan your food and you wait till you're hungry, you're going to just grab anything. If you don't plan your food, you're kind of like a slave to your habits and to just kind of doing things automatically without even thinking about it. So, once again, this program really reminded me of that, how critical that is to just plan things out. And certainly with what I do with my clients, I tell them that all the time. I'm working on a money psychology teleseminar series right now, and it's all based on this whole idea that most of what we do is habitual. And, sometimes that's great, and sometimes it's really not. We get in trouble. We spend money habitually and kind of automatically and in almost like a numb, sort of detached way. It's the same way we eat. And, we treat sometimes money and food in the same way. So anyway, that's my little lecture for today. Clearly my mind is buzzing with all of this good food and kind of getting rid of a lot of internal junk. So I hope you are all doing well, and I hope that you plan on doing something really special for yourselves in terms of taking care of yourselves in some way, shape, or form. Create the time and the space to do it. It really makes a huge difference, and you'll be happy that you did. I'll talk to you tomorrow.